Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy 2022. This year is it's gonna bring us new fruit, it's gonna bring us new success, and it's just gonna bring us new experiences and opportunities, and I'm sure it'll bring us lessons as well. Okay, so I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Malediba Matiba, aka the Go-Getter. So I've been gone for quite a moment. I know. Last year was pretty hectic, especially towards the end of the year. Busiest season. And literally last year my life was put in a new space, took on new challenges, and hopefully I'll share some lessons with you guys about that. But today we are going to look at setting goals. 2022 has just started. It's of utmost importance for us to set goals so we can channel our lives, our minds on what we actually accomplished, so that at the end of the year you look and you're like, I actually did a couple of things that I can point out based on like what I've actually accomplished. So I read Goals by Brian Tracy quite a number of times. That is a book that actually teaches you on how to set goals. I've used the book for the past 2 years to actually set goals. Yeah, let me show it to you. I'm going to quickly get it, just a second. Okay, back. So this is the book, Goals, which is by Brian Tracy. I've read this book over the past 2 years at the beginning of every year, and I've used it to actually set my goals. However, this year I wanted to do something a little different in setting my own goals. I mean, I've learned what needed to be learned, I've done what needed to be done according to the book. But I thought this year I want to set goals that are a little bit different, a little bit more holistic, based on what I think I want to work on in my life, right? So it's actually been broken down. Ultimately, I look at my whole life and the aspects of my life that I think I would like to work on or address. And then from there, I break it down onto implementation. When am I going to implement it? Which month am I going to implement it? How am I actually going to implement it, right? So I'll share with you guys on what I've done. I've been advised to set goals for my life, but I feel like I'm not in the emotional state or the capacity to be actually setting goals like that, because that's fire. You'll be channeling the Lord, you'll be channeling all spirits that are good and giving you wealth, strength, and health, and then that's when you want to set those life goals. I know my life vision, but in terms of setting lifetime goals, I know what I want, but I haven't yet written it down. That's not what today is all about. We're setting goals for the year, of which this year is 2022. I'm going to share so that you guys can also, set your own goals and take it from there. So first and foremost, I started with the items that I actually want to look at. It's a list of 11 items, which are goals for 2022. I hope this is focusing really well, but I'll go through them with you. So the first one is personal development, which looks at what skills do I want to improve for my own self, apart from work, apart from requirements of maybe any academics. What do I actually want to achieve? Work if you're a full-time employee, and academics would be if you're a full-time student. So that's like what you would like to develop outside of what you spend most of your time on, right? And then I've said number 2 is career goals. So career goals, it's in my job, in my studies. If you are studying, what do I want to accomplish in relation to my studies? And then 3 is business. I believe that business is very important to me and that I grow in that aspect. Although I currently cannot spend a lot of time on it, I am in there, I'm doing a couple of things, honey, here and there, okay? So I'd like to grow in that space as well. 4, spiritual, that's regarding to my spirituality. And spiritual for me is not just church. Spiritual goals are more holistic in terms of making sure that my soul is fulfilled. What is it that which I do, I feel that my spirit is fulfilled, right? And then number 5, it's health. As I said, health and fitness are 2 different things, right? So health is more on your eating, drinking water, just taking care of your body and what you put into it, right? So that's relating to health. Fitness, number 6, is about exercising, be it jogging, if you're running, be it yoga, be it going to the gym. Those are the different types of fitness activities that I'm looking at. Number 7 is financial. I feel like sometimes, I was actually talking to my mom when I was setting these goals. We set them together for most parts, and when I looked at her goals, the goals were more financial than life. So hence I said this year I want to put down into the specific aspects of my life that I feel are important to actually tackle, of which financial is very important. What do I want to achieve this year? What do I want to buy? What do I want to have in terms of what do I want to invest in? What do I want to save? How much do I want to save? If there are any debts to pay off, what is my strategy in relation to that? And then 8, it's self-care. Guys, in 2022, we'll be taking care of ourselves, okay? So when it comes to self-care, I'm talking about things like doing facial scrubs on a weekly basis, reading. For me, like, that's part of self-care, but I've put that separately because we need to work on that one better this year. But self-care, going for massages, or even if it's at home, taking care of your hair, doing your nails, even if you don't do your nails, but the self-care in relation to that, so that I take care of me, that's more physical, spiritual is like ujo soul, and then self-care, now this is related to taking care of your physique, making sure that this body yada is taken care of. And then 9, it's reading. I put reading out specifically because I really struggled in 2021 to read as much as I want to at the pace that I want to. So I just wanted to be set aside so that I can focus on that. And then 10, relationships. This was coming from you guys. I asked you on Facebook and also on WhatsApp statuses. I'm not sure if I asked on Instagram, but yeah, like you guys advised that I set relationship goals, not only in terms of romantic relationships, but also in relation to friendships. Who assess that and just, break it down like that. Last but definitely not least, this travel and outings. You know me. One thing about me, I love to go out. I love to travel. I love to try out new things. So it's very important because it refreshes my soul. I love going to hikes. I love seeing new spaces. It just refreshes my mind as well. So it's one of the most important things in my life that I think actually deserves to be planned. So those are the goals. That's what we are looking at. So what I noticed is that some people set these goals here and they're done and they leave it at that. But come on, show you something, okay? We go deeper. So you want to go into each of these goals and actually set specifics of what this is, I'll just tap into a few of them for the sake of time. And also, like, I can't share all my goals, I can't share all my goals, but yeah, there's some things that are very important, that I think I can break it down to what I think you guys can learn from. So guys, what can I actually share with you guys? Okay, let's look at health, right? Let's look at health. So when it comes to health, right? For example, for me, I want to work on eating healthy. As I said, health has to do more with what you put into your body. So for me, it's reducing, eating out, takeaways and all that. But even if I do that, I want to make sure I eat healthy options, but also I don't do it too often. I think to be healthy, you have to get into a routine and a habit of actually cooking for yourself so that you have like healthy meals from home, right? That's actually one of the things that did like me wonders when I actually decided to change my diet back like 3 years ago. Yeah, I've been going to the gym for like 5 years now, but that's a separate topic. That's a separate conversation that I'll actually be doing, and including fitness, and health into my channel. But we'll talk about that later. So I want to cook more. I'm a very busy person because I got a job to do, honey. But just hold on for a second. So I get to be quite busy. especially during the week. So I want to cook twice, of which is like Sundays when it's a free day, and then Wednesday. So I try to use a lot of more fruit, more vegetables, and then reduce starch and stuff like that. And then drinking water, making sure that I drink water. I actually have a 2-liter bottle of water which I place on my desk, and I love to have tea without sugar on a regular basis. Reducing starch as well. It's one of my goals for this year, increase vegetables and reduce snacks, okay? And then one of the things that I've learned that have actually been so great is freezing my fruits and veggies. Sometimes I buy, and then they at Food Lovers Market, they buy 3 for this much, and I'm going to come for the discount, okay? So I would buy that, and that will help in terms of having things that I store in the fridge. I have little plastics that I put it on, and then I take it from there. So yeah, generally that's my goal in terms of health. Cook twice a week. I hardly really eat out unless I'm taking myself out, which is one of the goals I have this year, or I'm going out with my friends or partner. That's what I'll do. That's when I actually eat out. So that's how you break it down, right? To say what you're gonna do. And I also actually put times on it, so like it's every Wednesday and Sunday, so it means it's a weekly routine that I put in, right? And then buying fruits and veggies, that I noticed for me it's every week or every 2 weeks. That's when that I actually go and then restock on some vegetables. Now let's talk about fitness, right? So I want to exercise 3 to 4 times a week. I'm not having a precise number because I want to go to the gym 3 times during the week, and then on weekends I want to run. So I want to shed a little bit of weight but still have a shape. You understand what I mean? I'm a fan of weightlifting. I've been weightlifting for so many years now. It's like 5 years now. And no matter what the people say, I cannot let go. Like, I love it so much. But I also do run. I didn't like running at first, but now I do because I enjoy it more, and it's great for losing weight. But I'm a part of the gym, right? I went to Virgin Active and actually joined a gym because that's the gym that's closest to me. I have a gym partner who keeps me accountable, and we usually agree on certain days to say, okay, girl, we're gonna go to the gym together a specific number of days, and then that's how it gives you motivation to actually go to the gym. So have some sort of accountability if you can, add an element of, okay, I cannot let her down. I gotta go to the gym, even if I feel like I don't want to wake up, but I said we're meeting. So you're gonna actually do that. And then I want to join a running club for weekends. I haven't yet found one, but I'm gonna ask the people, because when I go out on weekends, I see people standing together. I'm gonna be like, yo, can I please join, right? So I just want to do a bit more running as well. I joined Discovery Vitality. Woohoo! So I'm super excited. It's a point system which pushes you to earn a certain number of points. I'm quite excited about that. I hope I can buy the Apple Watch as well. And I'm gonna pay minimum amount because I ain't paying a lot of money. I don't want to pay a lot of money. I ain't got a lot of money right now. Okay, so that's one of the things that will keep you, all the time you be looking at what's the number of steps. Okay, today I didn't do nothing. Let me take a young walk, So it makes you more cautious of actually being fit, even if it's not an Apple Watch, any other type of watch. I'm going to take you through that journey. So I'm navigating it as well. I got no idea. I wasn't a member of Discovery Vitality ever, but I know a few park runs and stuff like that. So we'll get into that and we'll learn it together, So yeah. And then financial, I'm just going to talk about the 3 things that I've broken it into. Number 1, the savings that I want to do. For me, I realized that December is a high spending month and I'm relaxed. I want to go out with my family. I want to go out with my friends. So I specifically save for December. Now, I've added January on my list because am I not humbled, Sana? My finances in this January. Tricky, baby, tricky. But yeah, so I'm going to be saving towards that. I have a couple of things as well which relate to investments. So investments, not right now, because the industry I'm in, we have independence issues, so you can't just invest because that can kind of limit your potential. So in terms of investing, I'm not really a lot there, and also because I've been purchasing quite a lot of things that I need. I don't have a lot of surplus income at the moment for me to be investing. So I let it go, and I'm like, I know I love this, I know I want to do this, but right now in my financial space for 2021 I accepted equity, no. And then for 2022 also, I just want to stabilize my finances because I did some measures which actually reduced my finances. So I'm going to stabilize for the first 6 months, and then we'll see it from there. And then also the things that I want to buy, I have an apartment now. Yo, guys, apartments are expensive. Like, this couch, these curtains, everything. Like, oh my God, starting an apartment is such an expensive, it's not even a venture necessity. But yeah, there's still some couple of things that I still need to buy. Luckily, it's not as many as I did last year, which is great. So I have a list of the things that I want to buy, and then I break it down onto on which month I'll actually buy them. So that's what you do. Like, you just get into it, and then you break it down, on how you want to do things. Reading a book a month. Yeah, like, life has changed, guys, eh? So I'm going to try to read a book a month. I'm going to read a book a month, and then I'll actually join a book club. I'm not in the capacity. I don't have the capacity to start a book club and run it successfully the way I'd want. So I'm going to join a book club, and then that's how I'm going to have an accountability measure. So that's basically the major things that I'm taking from here is, number one, set your overall aspects in life that you want to look at. Number two, break it down into what you want it to be. Number three, break down the time as to when you actually want to do this. Is it monthly? Is it weekly? Is it something that you want to do on a specific month? Is it once off or not? Right? So those are the year goals and generally what I want to do. So now I also have like a monthly goal, Ndondoni. I don't know if people do this, but listen, you get better here. And as I've been advised to break it down as well. So I know in January, what are the top things that I actually want to accomplish. February as well. So all those things that I wrote here and I broke down into a monthly activity, I actually put them down here, or a once-off in that specific month that I wanted to accomplish. I put it down here. Like, I know some months are really hectic, like in terms of work and studying and all those things. So I would not do things like going out for a hike or like doing like all those fun things. I would just focus on achieving those, So for example, like, my goal is to at least upload one video a month, and like, child, I need to buy myself a dishwasher. Child, I cannot. I did say when I was reading the book, The 4-Hour Work Week, that you have to find things that actually simplify your life. Dishwasher for me, it's a part of the, I feel like if there's a machine to do it, why should I do it? Why? Let's buy the machine, okay? And I'm generally a hobby of buying home stuff and making my place really homely and stuff like that. So your child is getting a dishwasher 2022 goal. We channel God, make it happen. The universe, we put it out there, Thank you. So that's what the month is about. On busy months where I know maybe there's examinations, I put it down there, and I know I'm not going to plan a lot of things around there. I want to meet with more friends as well. I want to do solo dates as well, and I want to travel. So those things I've put here to say, okay, this is the month that you can be targeting for certain things, right? And then on a weekly basis, these are the things that I actually do on a weekly basis. So I just broke it down into months. We have Monday where I know, okay, Monday is my workout day, and then Tuesdays I'm not going to work out, so I'll probably read more or like record a YouTube video, something like that in the morning, because it works, it just works. And then Wednesday, that's the day that I'm cooking, and I'm also going to the gym in the morning, so I'll be cooking after in the afternoons. And then Thursday, same thing, maybe reading again and just recording YouTube videos or maybe editing YouTube content. Friday, workout again, and Fridays I'm off, people. If you ever want to meet and we need to have some fun and party, let's set it on a Friday. Saturdays I'm not available at all. I've got important things to do. This year I'm not available on all Saturdays. Like, It's gonna be very, very. I'll let you know. Not the other way around. Sunday's a little bit more relaxed. I think I can do Sundays or maybe Saturday, like afternoons. Yeah, I can be available. But generally, my friends and family don't plan nothing for me. Like exclude me unless it's an emergency. So yeah, we're not gonna be living it up this year. We've got things to do. So that's generally my week. Like that's what I'll be doing on my week. I actually got this nice weekly planner from what is the name of this shop? Mr. Price Home. I love it so much because I struggle with daily planners. Like I actually have shifted it to my phone now because I travel quite a lot. I do quite a lot of things. So weekly as well, when I'm on my desk and I'm working from my desk and I'm studying from my desk, I just write things here. So it literally has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So all those things that I've written here on a weekly basis, that's what I routinely do. But now when I come to the specific month, I know, okay, let me look at, the specific week, let me look at January goals, right? And I also, I plan on a weekly basis what I'm going to do, right? So I sit down with my annual goals, and then I also look at my monthly goals, and then I would plan to be like, okay, I can write the dates in advance. So for specific months, I can, based on how hectic it is, I'll know, okay, for February, I said I want to, buy something that's like important for the house, or like, let's put it dishwasher. I don't want to buy it February, guys. Please. We're planning, but let's say a dishwasher for the purposes of this. I'll then know, okay, on Saturday, okay, I'm not friends. On Sunday, those are the days that are actually allocated for shopping. So I'll know that, okay, on Sunday, on this date, that's when I'm actually going to buy the dishwasher. And I've already listened. I know I'm going to buy it from, honey. Game stores are becoming and be your best friend, baby. So I'll put that down here. And even the new things that come up, that I need to do during the week. Okay, I'll know, okay, Monday, I want to go see one of my friends after work, or I want to go do something that, just happened to be for that week, I'll put it down here. So that's why I love this weekly planner. You can also put in like the week off. I just write the month, okay? And then I'll write down the days here and actually say this is the date. And then it has things to do, and then it has next week, so you can jot down points here of things that you just think of. I put this on my desk so I see it. I notice when I see things, I'm more drawn to doing them and completing them, and I love just scratching things off to show that I'm done. So yeah, that's what's up. I love this planner, and it doesn't have dates, so it doesn't restrict me. Hence I say I travel, sometimes I'm not here, I go home, I'll go visit a friend, then I don't have it with me, which can be frustrating. That's why I've actually opted to use more usually this is what I use, because I know during the week I don't have a lot of time. So either after, like in the evenings to the afternoons, that's where I'll jot down the things that I'll need to do. Yeah, because I actually don't have a lot during the week, but I know for weekends, that's when like I put in on the calendar, because I'll meet people like somewhere where I'm traveling or where I'm just walking around, and then people would be like, oh, can I plan this, can I have this with you on this day? And then my planner is at home. You see, that's how I'm moving on my phone. I can just quickly check on my phone and be like, oh no, this weekend I'm scheduled for something, can we do it some other weekend? So this is really good for weekdays when I'm on my desk most of the time. So this is what I will plan on, and I see it and I can cancel it off when I achieve, and I know, okay, I'm done with this, I'm done with that, and this is what's outstanding. So yeah, generally that's how I plan. It's having a yearly planner, a year goals, where you have your year goals, and then breaking it down to monthly goals. Some things are once off, some things are monthly. So that's where that goes in. Thirdly, you will have your weekly planner, of which you'll have like a general idea of the things that are routine for a weekly basis. Things like cooking for those who don't cook on a weekly basis, going to the gym, like things around the house that you need to do as well, like cleaning and stuff like that. So you will have that on a weekly planner. And then now down to the daily planner, that's specific to the day. That's like something you do on a weekly and on a daily basis that you can adjust on a daily basis as well, right? And then based on the breakdown, you can put in like all those yearly goals, you put them down to the week, you put them down to the month, you put them down to the day. So that's what planning is all about, so that at the end of the year, you will look at your you know, your year goals, which is the most important thing, and you would say I was actually intentional in putting them on my daily planner, and it actually worked out for me. So yeah, that's mainly how I'm going about in relation to planning. Definitely the main goals are here, but this breakdown just helps me to, you know, on a daily basis know what to do. Like, okay, I know I gotta go to the gym. Okay, I know I gotta cook. Today is my cooking day, so it designates days. And I know, you know, Saturdays are usually lit, please. But for me and my plans for the year, I cannot allow it to necessarily be that all the time, because I've got plans. So it's blocked out. And, you know, for most of the things that people will invite me to, I will not be available unless it's of like utmost importance. Then I will shift like between the Sunday and the Saturday. So yeah, that's how we plan, guys. I hope you put down your planner, share with me some of your goals that you have for the year. You know, like, share with your friends, you know, add some tips if you have them, what you liked most about this video. Go ahead, subscribe, and yeah, let's do this together. Hopefully I'll be sharing with you some of the things that I'm doing in relation to fitness, in relation to also cooking. I have some great books, Lazy Makoti books as well, that I've bought. And yeah, it's been great. I'm excited about the year. I feel so much confident, and I'm set for the year. And I hope you guys also got some tips. You're confident about your goals. You know, also get accountability partners where you can join a certain group. You know, get somebody who's already exercising. If you want to study, get somebody who you like how they study, and you know, you guys can study at the same time, even if it's virtual. You know, you can do things together. I always love accountability, especially in relation to your goals. It just keeps you going and keeps you consistent. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe. I love you so much, and all the best with your planning.